Yeah, actually, you'd be surprised, Omega. Anon was only sent one. But finally enough, just as soon as I was about to like wrap everything up, like another 5 guns came in for me to review. So, as keeper of the Royal Armies Museum, I, Jonathan, no, not Jonathan Ferguson. Hello, everyone. Yes, it is that time of the year. It is that time where I experiment with weird streams. This is not the first tier list I've ever done. If you ever want to check out a previous tier list that I did, it is more guns. Yeah, there's actually overall 23 guns. Some of it is by like the same person, and some of it is by like the same person. Some of it is separate, but there is one person who sent a lot, and I gotta respect their. I gotta respect them a lot, and because all these guns are quite interesting as well. So either way, what else do I just? Yeah, Jonathan. What I like Jonathan Ferguson. He's very chill. He's actually a really nice guy. Jonathan Ferguson. He's very nice. If you have time, go check out GameSpot's I forgot what's the series called where he just like reviews guns from like different games as well. So you guys got to check that out because it's a really good series, a really good series as well. It's on GameSpot. Yes, British Gunjies. He actually did a he actually had a section where he talked to Ian McCollum from Forgotten Weapons. So they're actually acknowledging that there is a certain niche for these kind of people. Yeah, yeah, Ian McCollum and him actually did like a collaboration for Christmas. I believe it was on the Royal Army's YouTube channel. Yeah. So I'm super surprised. Anyway, good evening. Before we get off topic and before I start fanboying over certain things, welcome to the gun show today. Now, as I said before, this is not the first tier list I've done. The first tier list I did wasn't actually about what's it called already? It wasn't about guns. It was about some I forgot what it was. It was like dinosaurs or something. Yeah, I was doing a dinosaur review, and yeah, that was like an hour and a half. Yeah, so it how about the man who created the AK-50? I hope you review my guns and flexes muscles. What the hell are you talking about? Shintoki. How about the man who created the AK-50? The AK-50. 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 Who? That gun is not Swedish. What the hell? Who is this gun made by? Okay, yeah, hello Shintoki. If you do, oh, Brandon Herrera. Okay, I did not know that. I did not know that Brendan Herrera made his own guns. Oh my god! Thank you for telling me that. If we do have the form is actually still in the like. If you still want to send your stuff to the form, I'm going to send it down the link here, so that you guys can what is it called? Just send it one. But for this one, I'm going to limit it to one person on the stream. The AK-50, possibly 50 caliber AK. To be fair, the Russians have a bigger caliber than that, and that caliber has been proven time and time again to break people in half. Not even in half, just like kill them, basically. So if you are interested in oh, sorry. Like I can't see anything. I can't see the thing. It's deleting all my stuff. Okay, I see. Thank you, chat. I don't know how to delete this now because it doesn't want me. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna delete this first. Okay, give me a second. Gun review form. Gun show form. So this one will be limited to only around like 50 persons. Is it not 50? One person for on the live show. And what we're gonna do today is we're just going to yeah, we're just gonna do a very quick, and I don't think it will be called quick, but we're gonna do a tier list and we're gonna sort these guns separately. So let's not cut to the let's not spend too much time here. I know everyone's excited to see my opinions and my understanding of the guns that are shown. And believe me, we will also watch a short video about what each gun does. I think most of it does have a video, so hopefully we will be able to see what these guns are and whether or not I have any familiarity with them, and whether or not they're cursed or not. That's the big selling point. It's your responsibility, or maybe not. Maybe it's not. It's your responsibility not to disappoint me with the gun choices that you have. Some of you already have failed this challenge. So either way, let's go back. Let's go into the writing section right here. Don't mind me. I'm using tier list. It is, as you can see, it is interesting, and we've got a whole lineup of guns here. There are a lot of guns that are also fantasy based. Oh man, wait, what? Wait, what? No, no. What do you mean, Omega? No, you can't be like that. That's just don't do that already. So we're gonna go by. Why is there a car? Someone submitted this to me, a car. I don't know why. I'm gonna add a row below and then just call it like something else. I don't know what to label this tier. Unless it's really upscale prototype, you can get you experimental type 2 Nambu SMG or Fedorov off the mat. I can always just pull out. I can always just pull out a picture of what is it called already? I can always just pull out a picture of what's it called? The I mean, it's can just pull out the picture of the old what's it called? Battlefield 5? Battlefield 5? Patrick Carr is in contact with a gun. To be fair, it kills people, so yeah, I guess that's okay. So I don't know. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that, but this is just gonna be like grace, like this is just gonna be like here, it's like what the hell are you thinking? Someone send me a car. 007. Oh, actually, you're right. If you had sent me Bond's Aston Martini, Aston. I was gonna say Aston Martin, equipped with custom dual miniguns. Uh, I would have definitely given you a pass on that. Actually, if you have given me Bond's dual minigun card, that would have actually counted as well. But either way, we are going to have a little bit of customizing in the background. I don't know how long the stream will go for because I want to be try and thorough with the stuff that I have on my stream. It's actually pretty soft for some reason. The music is really freaking soft. There you go. So there's not a whole lot of things on the list so far. So I will just try and be a little cordial as possible. And I'm gonna go off like the Google Forms one. So the things here, it may not start with the very first one. It may not be the very first one, but I'll go on based on what has been submitted on the form already so far. So let me just see here. The first response belongs to Altec. And Altec provided me a picture of this thing. So as you can see here, this is a Chaytech M200. Hold on. I Okay, give me a second. I need to put the picture here. Okay, Altec gave me a picture of a Chaytech M200. And for those of you who have played Battlefield 4, or play Call of Duty with the intervention, you will be you find this sight a very familiar gun. Good old intervention. In Battlefield 4, it's called something else. I don't remember what it was called already. I believe it was called a SR. I don't remember. Is it SR 91? Okay, it was called something else. We'll do a small research on each of the guns. And M200, what's it called? Phantom Force's first sniper rifle. I mean, it looks iconic, pretty easy as well. BF4. SRR 61. Yes, there you go. This is the Battlefield 4 version of the gun. Used to be very long range, and I don't know whether we can. Yeah, there we go. We can watch a small video about it. And it's a very cool gun, and it's really good. Let me see if there's an SRR 61. We are gonna go and like see. We can also just watch the 200 intervention. We can also just watch the real life one. I personally use this gun quite a fair bit, and it's really cool. I don't know how to put it all together. It's just very interesting, and we're gonna watch it with some. Okay. All right. So the first thing that I saw already used the Call of Duty sniper rifle sound. Okay, they know where this is coming from. So this is an M200, a Chaytech M200. Chaytech has made a number of different sniper rifles over the years. I don't know whether they do hunting rifles, but they're mostly, from my impression, Chaytech is very precision, a company based on making these kind of sort of rifles. I guess we can do a small little bit of research on. Yeah, so you can see the size of the man compared to the sniper rifle. This thing is, well, I mean, sniper. Oh, okay, my thing has broken down apparently. So okay, yep, okay. My camera's not working. So we can see that the rifle is quite big. I do think in comparison with a lot of other sniper rifles, it looks pretty ergonomic. not exactly what you would visualize when seeing a big, bulky rifle meant to, well, like international accuracy and the Arctic Warfare series. Yeah, pretty much true as well. Um, Sleek, sexy, very simple, straight to the point. Because you can see from the way that it's fashioned, it has a lot of moving parts and nothing more actually. A lot of the things feel like you that's what your mom said last night. Ha 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 ha. So funny. But either way, I'm sold on this design because it is relatively, I wouldn't say simple, because of course the forging and creation of weaponry requires fine-tuned processes so that when they get out in the field, they don't suffer a misfire and kill you in like the first 5 seconds of combat. But I can say that the Chaytak, Chaytak, is it Chaytak or is it just I just call it the M200. The M200 is very simply built, and I say more than fits what is needed of the role of a sniper, which is to observe targets from a distance, report back, and if possible, take out a target, and then leave, fuck off, and never do anything else in that place. So the Chait, is there any other fun facts about the Chaytek? It is in Phantom Forces, yes, and the Chaytek is chambered in .408 for reliable dedicated box round. Yeah, it's pretty much so. Yeah, it's pretty much so. So we can look up .408 ammunition, not a Peugeot round. So you can see this is a Cheyenne Tactical. So this is actually a specialized round dedicated for the gun itself. So it doesn't use contemporary ammunition like 50 caliber. It is pretty much a competitor to the existing .338 Lapua Magnum and the .50 BMG. So you can see that it's been used in the Jordanian SRR-61 regiment, which is where the Battlefield 4 version of the gun gets its name from. The Polish Grom, Turkish Maroon Beret, and the USMC. So it is also, okay, my model is like not working. Okay, my model has like a, okay, yeah, my cable has this issue where it doesn't want to work anymore. So I'm gonna okay, hold on. Can you just work for once, please? Okay, I see. It's not working. That's great. Wow, this is great. The thing is already freezing up, and we've already not gotten started in the game already. But either way, yes, I would say this is a pretty good competitor so far. And I'm going based off what I see and what I understand of the existing of like weapons in real life. Because all of this is very long. And while I do understand them, I am also trying to put them in the context of practicality as well. So like Anon says, portable, reliant, dedicated marksman rifle. When I consider guns, right, I also consider how practical is it to deploy it in mass scale, because the most powerful weapon in the most modern sniper rifles evolved to have their own dedicated rounds after World War II. Most marksman rifles, most marksman rifles were just modified infantry rifles using their standard rounds at a time. Yes, and you have to understand, this is also the result of the military-industrial complex wanting to get a leg up on their competitors. So this explains even the Russian 12.7 millimeter as well. All of it has their own needs, but ultimately is also influenced by money. Who knew? So in terms of practicality, I can see. Let me see. Okay, let's look up the average cost. Average cost of Chaytak M200. What is the average cost of a Chaytak M200? So in USD terms, in money in politics, pretty much so. It is 10K to 14K, and it seems to be pretty. Oh no, actually, it's around 8,000 USD. So 8,000 USD. You are arming a professionals. I don't know whether it's right to say sniper or is it just a recon lead. I don't remember the terminology for the military in particular, but 8,000 to fit, and we're gonna put this aside. The average cost, what's it called? Average cost of an M60. We're gonna go with like price plus desk. I mean, you can pretty much buy a house with that. So we are going to go along the price of an M16A4. There is no actual price. We're not going to go by the Counter-Strike price, so please no. Okay, so we're gonna go off this one, and we're gonna go off. I guess this is a trustworthy site. I guess I don't really know, man. This is market price. I don't think this. Okay, you know what? I'll take this back. This is not very Kino. The Statista is illegally purchased. How much does one M16 cost? This is not reliable. It really depends, actually. Is there like a cost? Okay. Okay, price. Is there a price on these things? No, there's no price. Is there a price? No, there's no price. We're gonna just go off like an average price of an M16A4. It is the most common. You can check some average gun shop online. Yeah, that would make sense. Pretty much, actually. Yeah, true gun value I guess would work then, because this one is raised pretty well. So you can see that. I don't know why this is 550, 735. What the fuck? Who is selling these guns in like? Okay, let's make the average price 4,500, and you're gonna outfit an infantryman with this particular price. I feel like it's still a bit too much, but I don't know. Maybe prices have changed nowadays. So in terms of that cost and thinking about how a combined package of the scope, which usually has its own specifications, because that one is no longer the case of weapon manufacturing, but also in glass manufacturing as well. 12,000 for a precision weapon like this would be pretty pricey. So, but in the grand scheme of things, these are surplus rarity plus consider the gun loss in the US. Yeah, that's pretty much true, actually, Omega. I mean, you can pretty much see here. You can see here it goes for 600. Okay, maybe we'll go from 600. Okay. Wait, what? Brand new. Is there a brand new gun? Okay, nope. It's given me somewhere else already. This is not a Cult M16. What? That's a lever action. Sorry, too many requests. This doesn't look like a. This doesn't look like a straightforward place. Not gonna lie. Why is it measured in yeets? I don't know. I'm just gonna tell you, you are fielding a specialized rifle for special case of quality over quantity. I would agree with this as well. I would say it serves its purpose very well as a dedicated sniper rifle, because at the same time that unit is also going to be conducting other tasks as well. So the M200 is when you want someone dead, but can also be used in a pinch, and you'll also be putting together each of their special classes together. So I would say this would go into S. This would go into A tier. S tier would... Okay, I didn't really explain this so far. So D tier is weapons that have not proven their worth, clearly are made for the novelty of it, or seem very impractical to feel regarding design choices. Maybe go for Cult official website. Actually, you know what? That is true. Cult official website. Cult official website. And my webcam has stopped working again. Okay, cool. Thank you. I swear to God, what is going on with my... Okay, my thing is that a Stechkin APS I see? Yes, that is actually... Yeah, that is actually a Stechkin APS I see. My phone is not working. No, it's actually working now. I don't know what's... Damn, good eye. Yeah, Stechkin APS is good. We have Stechkin APSs. We have 93Rs. We have Lamont. We have a Lamont revolver, MP40. A very interesting shotgun, which is the M500 Mossberg, but bullpup edition. MP412 Rex. We have an Altar 9mm Pankar jackhammer, Caldwell conversion, belt fed, chain fed. I think it was a Lamont. The Panic Attack, Attack 9, and the Marlin cap. My fucking thing is like... Okay, I feel like my thing is like starting to die already. I may have to do this with my PNG. But yeah, you can also see a Honda Civic there. But either way, I think I didn't really explain the tiers all that well. Is that D is impractical, novelty, really cannot be mass produced, and really you wouldn't use it for the heck of it. C would be limited production, can be good quality as well, but it also is that Yakuza? Yeah, that is Yakuza. yeah, that is Yakuza. I tell you, the thing about this review is that it's going to be fictional and non-fictional guns as well. So there's gonna be real life guns, and there's gonna be guns that are from other people or whatnot. So yeah, back on the thing. C is high, a gun that is decently manufactured, but has either a poor reputation or poor manufacturing causes in terms of I don't know how you say it, poor poor abundance. And in terms of like video games, you see them very rarely, and they're not very. So the Honda or the fucking assault rifle. I mean, I don't know. Could you tell? I don't know. And B is criteria: be quality, practicality, mass productability, effectiveness, iconic. Yeah, iconicness would be definitely up there. So this one is iconic, but it's not really that iconic. I don't know whether American Sniper made use of M200 or just the standard M21 Remington. So I think I got that wrong. I don't think it's made by Remington, but still. Quality, practicality, mass productability, effectiveness, and iconicness. Iconicness can get you high up on the list, but not really. But B is the mid tier. So you have guns that do very well, have a decent reputation in real life, but are not really up there in terms of iconicity, practicality, or mass productability. Their quality may be very good. Let's say if I had my AN94 here, it'll probably go into B category, because as much as I like that gun, it is not practical. It is revolutionary, but it is too impractical to use on the modern battlefield. The AN94 used by the Russian state security is just not... It is interesting, but it is not practical. If an AK-47, you probably see it go straight up to S, because it's just iconic. It works. You can toss it in the bin, or maybe you just go in A rank. AN94, the most complex air... Mate, yep, there you go. Pretty much so. Complexity is the thing that I'm also trying to avoid here. So... even more complex by German standards. You know, some people are just crazy. So let's go on the second one so far. Okay, so the second one is submitted by Rat, and Rat sent me this thing. I don't know what to make of it except scream, and I don't know what this is. It's a 3D model of an AK-47 chambered in bullpup. Now, I do know there are historical attempts to bullpup the AK-47 Melayu prototype. Yes, I believe it. I don't know what where your person. Okay. Oh, okay. No, never mind. Thank you actually, Shintoki, for pointing this out, because an M16A1 is actually 1,100 USD. So I guess it's pretty good. We'll go off this price. Groza home. Yeah, okay. The Groza Melayu prototype. Groza at home. So this is probably the base of it. Yeah, it looks like a Melayu, a Vulcan, which is Ukraine's bullpup. And yes, you can actually see how it has evolved over the years. Did someone try to recreate the fucking Groza, but it didn't get the proper parts? It is a 3D model. I can just tell you this outright, because it does not seem to feed properly. Someone haphazardly put this together. The feed does not work properly. The trigger is seemingly not linked to any feature at all. It's not blowback. Overall, this is just a 3D model constructed to screw with your mind. But I can see there is some basis in reality. Let's look up the story of a bullpup AK-47, right? Let's look up a story of a bullpup AK-74. Trigger is clipping through the barrel. You are right, actually. You can actually see it. So this is obviously bullshit. But yes, you can clearly tell. Let's look at the closest equivalent, real life equivalent, into this, which is the Century. What the hell is this thing? Someone has actually converted this. Oh, I know this is the one pistol ever made, but I want to look at the Mars automatic pistol and a video of how it cycles. It's my favorite gun. Oh, Mars automatic. Oh. In fact, my lease is Bluetooth. You're actually right. Yeah, okay. I would like to say there is no way the magazine can actually escape this gun, because it's connected to the stock. It's glued onto Atris. A British attempt to place the Webley? Wait, what? Okay, so this is a close equivalent to the AK-47. AK-47 bullpup that we see right there. And we can see right here. This is a AK-74 bullpup sporter. you can see that in order to have a bullpup configuration, right, you're going to need to have different mechanics in, oh, I don't know, what the fuck? In order to have, what's it called? In order to have a, what's it called already? In order to have a bullpup mechanism, you're going to need a very specific thing. So let me just see if I can run this video up. So far, we won't watch too much because I want to be very specific about this. Okay, who sent? Wait, there's someone else sent me more stuff for context. Marsh pistols. Yeah, it was no, the British attempt to make a hand cannon. Yes, it was made during World War One, and it is. Let me see who's the fourth person. Shidoki. Check the AK-74 Gers hybrid one. What the hell do you send me? Okay, so we are going to. Okay, so let's see how the bullpup animation works. So this will feature the IWI Tavor X95. We're gonna watch this silently with no. Okay. So you can pretty much tell from how the bullpup operation is. It's very different, and we can also look up a video on how the advantage of a bullpup or assault rifle over a normal assault rifle, because as with all weapons, this is not made for novelty reasons. It's from lad guidance. So if you know, you know. Oh no. You send me something bad. I hate you already. Okay, so you can see that the mechanism for a bullpup works very much differently. Also, just like a dragon involved. Well, so yes, yeah, we're looking at all sorts of guns today, and obviously I'm not a true gun manufacturing expert, so I cannot tell you exactly how this works. But we can also look into how a bullpup versus standard versus conventional assault rifle. So we can look up here. The primary benefit of a bullpup weapon is that the weapon's overall length can be significantly decreased without reducing the barrel length. This allows the bullpup to be more easily maneuvered and concealed than a conventional weapon with a similar barrel length, especially in tight spaces. Now, this is, well, in okay, liberal gun owners. Okay, I see. So it's pretty much a factor of speed. When you use a conventional, yeah, they got the L85 circumcised rifles. I wouldn't say circumcised rifles, but okay. So this is funnily enough because now the AUG is actually on the list. This is a gun that my family actually used to help manufacture back in the day. So I have some real life history because I remember seeing the Steyr AUG in my family's office. But yeah, it has reduced. Yeah, you can basically get your hands on ammos right now. See what's available. Really, wowzer. Yes, Steyr AUG. Steyr is it AUG? Yeah, Steyr AUG. Very, very, very useful assault rifle. And still in use with the Malaysian armed forces as well, but very limited. I think we've all stuck with M16s because they're more interesting as well. So it's more on the case of, to boil it down. Well, I'm pretty sure this is just me, probably, yeah, Army Universal Gewehr. Yes, it is Austrian made, I believe. A SDG 77, very funny. But either way, I would like to say I think the by far correctly rated. Yeah, pretty much so. Yes, it's pretty good so far. But for all intents and purposes, the gun showed here does not work in the slightest, actually. Because if you take a look at the Sentry AK-47 bullpup assault rifle, it needs to have a dedicated chamber, and the magazine release must be near the magwell because this cannot eject at all. So it cannot work. So it is, I think we'll go in what the fuck, because this gun is clearly incorporating SAR-21. I wish there would be I wish there were more guns here to actually like review as well. So SAR-21. If you want to send some other guns, you can also feel free to do so. If you're in a chat and you haven't sent a gun before, you feel free to do so. So we're gonna put this in the WTF here because it's clearly non-functional. It's just there. Okay, it's just there. It doesn't exist to me. Alright, so the third one is by you, Anon, actually. So Anon sent us the classic MP40. Centralized in the Wehrmacht. Very, very useful very useful. I think it was not useful. It's groundbreaking SMG, and this is a very interesting. I wouldn't say it's. Well, it looks very interesting, and it's the staple bad guy gun for the last few centuries. MP40, also known as the most overpowered gun in Call of Duty. Call of Duty, serve in all branches that were marked. Very I don't want to say it was a very compact weapon, but compared to most things at the time, this was pretty okay. Yes, I would say it's slightly compact, but at that time, I think most tankers would be using pistols still. But the MP40, pretty useful. At the time, this was competing with, I mean, in the battlefield, it was seen used against the M3 grease gun, the British Sten, which later evolved into the Sten Mark II, and then the Russian PPSH-21. So as you can see here, no frills, no nothing. This gun is very straightforward. You have a, I believe, let's look up M3 gun stands PPSH-41. Sorry, not 21. 41, including the Thompsons too, including the very rare occasions of inter-service rivalries where they will have an MP34. Yeah, the MP34 was here as well. So this one, I think, vault on the more expensive side, but eventually got good old Noir SMG. No, Noir SMG, yes, it's the Thompson as well. The Prohibition era, yes, you'll see all the gangster style stuff. Okay. So let's look up the MP40. So the Machine Pistol 40 is a submachine. We're gonna use Wikipedia. I'm just gonna cite Wikipedia on this as well. Oh, actually, I was wrong. It is compact enough that you can actually use it in an AFV. So yeah, I was good gun. SMG alternative to the harpoon. Yeah, it's also cheaper to produce as well. The Thompson is actually, I would say, more expensive as well. So yeah, it is. I don't know whether it was expensive. How expensive is the M3 grease gun compared to the Thompson? If someone can quickly look this up, that would be pretty good as well. So let me just see here. M3 grease gun. I guess we can cite Wikipedia on it. The most expensive. Yeah, it's exceedingly expensive. And you can see here, there is no price on it actually. Yeah, there's no price on this. Because I think it's still being in, yeah, it's still being in use. So the price is not declassified yet. So Thompson submachine gun. Thompson submachine gun. Yeah, the Thompson submachine gun. Let us look at the price. It is approximately no, still no price here. Yeah, there's no price here. Thompson submachine gun price. And if you can, okay, we're getting on. The British decided to make the stand, and the stand is easy to make because it's made out of stamped metal. I'm pretty sure there was a strategy. Yeah, it's cheap as a grease gun, and also can be assembled for resistant fighters in France as well. But we're going off topic. We're here to not talk about French people. We're not here to talk about Americans. We're not here to talk about British people. We're here to talk about the Germans. Mostly the bad guys, yes. So the MP40, I would say it's a combination of very practical design and sorry, it's still here. A very practical design, can be kept anywhere. I wouldn't know if it's jam likely. Does the MP40 jam? Let me just check it up real quick. Okay, it doesn't seem to have any notable jamming issues. I mean, if there was jamming issues, it would be very documented here. Especially since the guns like the shot never had a record. Yeah, so that's pretty much true. So you can see here, it's good enough that there is a safety concern. MP40 safety concern. So let's look it up. MP40, yes. Misuse as a handhold. Yes. Okay. So the problem with this gun is that most people would use it like holding the mag well, which is actually not correct. There you go. Let me see if there was a safety issue here. Open ball gun. It can slam fire on accident. Okay, so if you're not sure what slam fire, sometimes it can be an intentional feature of weapons such as shotguns. Slam fires can also be present in other weapons, which is thoroughly quite bad. So I think we can look up some. Okay, no, I recommend not going here yet. MP40 videos, YouTube. Let's look at MP40 YouTube. Oh yeah, we got Hickok. Here we go. We can rely on Hickok's video. Look at him. We missed.
Shoot some 55-gallon drums full of water with various firearms.
We got the old man here.
9mm, yeah. So
It's 12 years ago. Okay, so
This drum. See what happens.
so he still holds it like the
Drain the
he
water
still
out.
holds it. He still holds it traditionally as well. My modern standards, yeah, but back then, yeah. That's a modern meta barrel, still pretty good. Steady fire rate. Administrator did a video recently on the MP40. We won't really go do that. And as you can see, there is a lot of movies where the MP40 was used. So yes, that's good. Don't. So steady fire, I would say because it's iconic, it would definitely go into S tier. It would definitely go into S tier. Or maybe maybe it'll go into A tier because while it's iconic, it has some very unfortunate associations that we must understand in terms of general public view. If I put it in S tier, it may seem like he cocked too big, like 6-footer. I can hold on. Where do I submit a gun? I put it up in. Oh, I didn't pin the link up in the description actually. This is my bad because I wanted to pin it up just now, but apparently the YouTube was freaking out. Hold on, Atris. I had a Google thing. Give me a second, yeah. Good technology. I see some very bad people. Yeah, it's pretty much common to say. Oh no, okay. So the thing is gone already. Live chat. Okay, no, where is it? I know I had something. I know it's somewhere here. Up, it's gone. It's gone already. Okay, yep. Okay, I gotta go back and salvage this one. Let me see if this one. Okay, gun form. Okay, there you go. So this will be the gun form. I cannot access it because of this stupid reaction thing. I mean, hey, the AK-47 could be in the same category. Yes, but you gotta understand the iconicity of that particular thing because the AK-47. I'm justifying a lot of things, weird things with the AK-47 here, but the AK-47 can be seen as a general purpose tool, while the MP40 in pop culture, it's a good gun. Why did it matter about it? It's not like I killed that grandma or something. Oh, you're gonna go that way. Okay, I see. It's okay. I don't mean anything bad by it, but yeah. Let's move on and try and cover as many things as we can. Because I want to try and get the list done maybe by an hour or so. It will be hard to classify all of these, not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it up here. So you can only submit one gun for now. And we're gonna go to the next gun. And to be honest, some guns here are not really... well, some guns here are... well done. Yeah, there you go. Aim on your... I forgot to read out your description. Solid choice, low rate of fire, excellent handling, recon control, 32 round mag of 9mm, and it's reasonably cheap to produce. And if you know your facts so far for the MP40, there is still a good usage of 9mm today, especially for commercial cop usages. So let's look out at the next person's review, and this one is very interesting because it comes from a friend who also is a gun runner, but doesn't really have a good proper picture of this. This comes from my friend Cruiser, and I don't have much to go on off this, and his description was quite honest actually. I liked your description, Cursor. My pistol, yes. I don't know what brand or model it is. I know nothing about gun, but it's a pistol, yes. It may look underwhelming, but I swear it's the best gun in the world. It's still a pistol. So much horsepower that it can get me 0 to 100 in 2 seconds. It's a pistol still, yes. It can probably pierce through 5 hits. Maybe I haven't tried pistol, yes. Yes, it's my pistol, absolutely. We're gonna go up based on looks because right now this resembles this is not a GTA pistol. This actually belongs to another VTuber by the name of Cursor. Looks like USB, yes. I think we can use I think we can equivalent this to a real life gun. So I don't think this is a HK USP. I guess you can say it does because the front barrel is pretty very blocky slide. Yeah, it's a very blocky slide. I mean, to be fair, Cursor, you're not practicing very good gun safety here in the first place, so I'm gonna have to minus point of that, because your finger is on the trigger, and I'm not sure of the situation you're in, but if you're not in a non-combat situation, you are putting yourself at risk. Oh, MK20, which is Snake's pistol. Yeah, MK20. I don't think this is MK20 because I don't think Cursor is that big, so we can go with the P320. We're gonna base it off like what we understand of a gun. Block as well as the MK23 SOCOM. The round is the same diameter as his thumb. Oh yeah, you're actually right. 45 ACP. So I guess no. Okay, you want to make the argument for the. You want to make an argument for the P320. There is a very signature hook to this, right? That is not actually here. So I'm just gonna point out it's not exactly what I would call a. I don't think it's a P320 because I dimensional that gun big. So there is a hook here, so I cannot say that this is a 6R, unfortunately. I think the closest equivalent would be the HK USB, but a smaller version of the HK USB that is either using a smaller caliber or accidental fire machine. Well, I don't know. I've never used a HKP. Never used that before. I've just used my normal M9, you know. Actually, you know what? I've never really specified what pistol I use. I only have a G36C, which already had. What about a Glock? A Glock. Okay, yeah. Actually, you know what? Glock is. Okay, a Glock 17. Let's go with like the normal one. A Glock 17. I would say a Glock 17 would be just the easiest reference here. It's just the front of the barrel doesn't stick out too much. You can see the front of the barrel is integrated into the gun itself. And I'm not sure whether this is just the artist or imagine you sporting a Kimber 1911. Kimber 1911. Again, like I said, mostly I think it looks like a it's John Wick's pistol, but mostly I'm just Springfield pistol, yeah. But mostly I'm just about practicality. AR MS-13 anti-free combat pistol. Jackal? What? But either way, I guess the closest equivalent would be a miniaturized USP. So if we take a look at the USP as a custom sport figure. Actually, you know what? It could be this actually. STI 1911. STI 1911. All right, let's look at STI 1911. Oh shit, that looks really good. Mercenary custom, but at the same time, it is. I don't know whether it's considered practical as well. It looks pretty good though. It looks pretty good. The what's it called? The back end does look very good as well. Is there anything else? Yeah, 45 ACP, good stopping power. For a sidearm, you can easily put down a man in 3-4 shots. Good kick to the head, you know, as well. Look it up. I wait, what the hell? Hold on, I gotta look. IPSC complaint. Wait, what is that? IPS Modern 1911's IPSC compliant. Oh wait, is this sporting? Oh yeah, it's interactive sporting. Yeah, okay, yes, sport. Yes, because you've actually used it now. Modernized Luger. Please don't. Never, I'm gonna curse everyone with this. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Modernized Luger. Here you go. Oh no, that's horrible. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but what the? That's not even a Luger. That's a C96. That's a board chart C90. Is that not C96? No, it's not. C93. Sorry, the C96 is the prototype version. But still, this is bad. I hate this. We hate this. We hate this now. But I think right now, Chris's pistol. Why is there a modernized C96? No, C90. Is it a C96? Is it a C96 or C93? I think it's a. Yeah, it's a Mauser C96. Yeah, okay, that's right. Also known as the Red 9 if you play Resident Evil like I have. I would like to say Cursor's gun is actually not a standard USB. I think it's a USB compact. It granted does not have many of the features shown here, but I would say reasonably the profile does match a. What on earth is an ARMS 30mm? Oh my god! Oh, Helsing! Oh, it's a Helsing gun. Okay, that's cool. It's Helsing. Oh, I see. Okay, that's cool. Can send Helsing as well if you want to. I just need to go through all this. Where is yours, Atris? I also need to download your picture. Okay, yeah. I got your Mars automatic here as well. So, but we might have to put that manually on the list. But either way, since it's a HK compact, it is IPCS compliant. It looks like, and Yeah, practical, easily kept. But I don't really know much about this gun in particular because, as far as I can tell, it looks practically designed, but there's a lot of features that are missing from this artistic depiction of a pistol. So I'm gonna have to put yours at somewhat of a C. It's okay as long as I understand how the gun works. It probably is good. You probably have killed a few people with it. That's okay. That's all right. That's fine. As long as it kills people, that's perfectly good. All right. So now we got the next. Now we got the next gun coming up. And this comes from anonymous. This comes from anonymous, and it's the 93R. Sorry for the extra words. Okay, you're gonna do these again. I like the concept. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. I like doing these, but I want to do more tier lists based on like random things because I'm not an expert. I like to explore stuff. So let's think about it more. And don't worry. Thanks for submitting the Mars anyway. It's really good. So right now we're gonna look at RoboCop's gun. I know this does not look like RoboCop's gun, but this is a Beretta 93R. And if you're not sure about this, this is a three round conversion of the M9. This is my gun ADHD enthusiasm lol. Okay, yeah, no problem. It feeds into my M93R. Also, yeah, M93R Raffica as well in Battlefield. Is it Raffica? No, it's in Call of Duty. It's also called the Raffica. I don't know what the hell is Raffica is, but it's a 3-burst M9, so we can look it up. Beretta 93R. So this is a Italian selective fire machine pistol, and it has a 3-round burst of single fire, and you can see IW made it almost right in M2019 in Modern Warfare 3. They fucked up a lot of things in that game. So this is a more up-to-date picture of a 93R. As you can see here, it still has that signature. Oh yeah, Cold War. Oh yeah, Cold War has the Renette. Cold War had the one before Renetti. I forgot what it was called already, but yeah, I don't play Cold War, so I don't remember much about it. But anyway, it basically has this honestly the most practical machine pistol. MPs tend to be hard to control since they have fire rates of fire, and this one has like integrated foregrip as well. I mean, considering it's a pistol, a foregrip is hard to implement, but this one seems like a more practical design as well. Although if you ask me, as you can see here, it's designed to be used by Italian counterterrorism forces of the NOx. Nuclear Attribute. Okay, I'm gonna screw this up really badly because I don't know how to read Italian. Final Fantasy has it as a Call of Duty, Battlefield. A lot of modern games have the 93R, and as I pointed out before, this is the gun of RoboCop. So I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation. G with an M93, but it's just an M92 with a grip. That is a common mistake actually. Some developers tend to just use a M9 model and then add the front grip and then call it a day, but the 93R actually has some certain differences. But I won't go into depth into that because that would take a lot of time, and I'm just gonna say this right now. Nucleo Operativo Central di Sicurezza. This knocks, and it was adopted by other police and military forces. Required a concealable weapon with rapid fire capabilities. So what you're looking at is basically a small scale weapon. Think of it like New Vegas terms. You can keep this in your pocket, and whenever you're in trouble, you can whip it out and hit someone in the face with 3 rounds before they can even blink. So on that concept alone, it is practical, and it's based off the already quite practical Beretta 92. So it's already got a good start already. It's already got a good start. So maybe it will definitely go into A. It looks really good as well. Iconic, I'm not so sure. Nice, good. Yes, very nice, good. But yeah, but I want to show you the RoboCop version. So RoboCop, was it? Then they have CZ75 full model. The VZ61 Scorpion. Oh, the Scorpion, the one used by the Winter Soldier. Yes, that one is a very interesting submachine guns, but we'll cover that when it gets submitted again. The CZ75. Okay, fun fact, I actually saw a CZ75 being used before. It was a very interesting pistol, and the local gun range has one. So we're gonna look up the 93R for RoboCop. So if you're not familiar, this is the 93R. I'm not kidding. This is an actual 93R. And you can't really tell, but it is just... You can actually tell the furnishings of a of what's it called? You can tell the furnishing of a 92, but it's clearly very extended with a huge barrel shroud at the front, and it's justified because RoboCop is a cyborg, and he can probably handle the recoil of such a thing. And for that alone, I think this will also go up, because you can see here, this is the 93, and this is the 93. This is the Auto 9, as they call it. So you can see there is a lot of futuristic stylings on this gun, but some parts of the gun, most of the parts of the gun are just recognizable, except maybe the ball. I think it's just a picture, because the ball is just. I think it's just a picture with the closed ball, but no, closed hammer. Yeah, closed hammer. Should be good. So Robo Tree, whatnot. Yes, I would like to think this gun looks really good. So it goes up in S because it's easily recognizable. It's a movie gun, game gun, reliable, and has seen a lot of widespread use. So the 93R goes up there. Now we're gonna move on to the next pistol, or next weapon so far, and this one is by Julian. Was it Julian? I don't remember who sent me this. Was it Julian that sent me this? Yeah, Julian sent me this thing. Let me just point it out for everybody, because I think everyone needs to see this. You recognize the replica from the slide and trigger guard? Yes, that's actually true. I could recognize it because of the trigger guard. It's very recognizable as well. So we're gonna look up I don't know whether it's Julian. I'm just gonna say it's Julian, but if it's not, then please call me out. This is gonna be. Oh. I think a good gun gifted by her friend. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You see the practical usage of this gun. It's not only the fact that it's a concealable. Not only is it a concealable, what I would assume is a concealable sniper rifle with that battle shot in front, looks like a 50 BMG. It also can act as a. This can also act as a melee weapon, because, as you all know, marlins have really sharp spikes in the front of their nose, which is used to impale targets, and has been recognized to hurt people a lot. These are really big fishes, by the way. So, yes, I would like. It's Yakuza 0. Yeah, this is Yakuza 0. So I would like to say this gun. I don't know how it works, but it's certain. I don't know how it works. It looks really cool. Unfortunately, in the context of the game that I'm talking about, it is not as iconic as Kiryu's Tiger Drop. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to unfortunately put this thing in a B tier, because it looks fucking cool. But also in game is a grenade launcher. Wait, hang on. Wait a second. You lied to me. That drops me to C, because that barrel shroud. It's not a barrel shot of a grenade launcher. What is this shit? Tiger Drop mentioned. Okay, if Tiger Drop is in this list, I'll put it in S tier. No, hell, I put it in SSS tier. Because, like, that shit, great. Wonderful. Tiger Drop, best gun in the game, because it's just like, that's right. That's Tiger Drop. It shoots explosive for some reason. This is why it goes into C, because it's misleading the users. You see, Julian, it misleads the users, and this is why it will drop. So yes, either way, we are going to go to the next one, because I missed. Oh fuck, Julian, you should have sent the weird splashed terminals from magazine from Lost Souls. Why the fuck is Rat watching me? And Cursor, watch where you rated my gun. I'm sorry, Cursor. I don't know. I'm assuming it's a HK USP. The thing is, I don't know much of how it works. I just want to say I didn't mean to turn the stream into guessing the pistol. No, it's fine. Actually, it was fun because it made us like kind of figure out what kind of pistol it is. And I think the conclusion was you might have used a HK USB compact, because the features of your pistol, as far as I can tell, is very. I don't know how you say it. It's a very compact weapon. It seems like it chambers a pretty big caliber, but the model size, seems like it may fit a USB compact. So let me just, it might just look more like this actually. Yeah, this one. The most realistic gun, the Marlin can is just there. It's okay, we'll have more. So Cursor, we based off your gun based off the USB compact. Absolutely nothing. It's okay. We're all gun nerds here, but I'm basing it off this because it matches the size description of your pistol. Whether or not it was accurately drawn, that's okay because artistic interpretation. But overall, we rated it as such, and it's pretty good. But unfortunately, it's a C tier because we don't know much about this gun. It looks like the Springfield pistol. Yeah, it also does look like a Springfield 1911, but there's a lot of ambiguity in this photo, so I'm being a bit thorough here. I'm sorry about that. All right, let's go to the next gun. Yes, yes, I can definitely see Red watching me while he builds his Figma. There's 911. You know, engravings are Okay, so the next one is from a friend of mine, Karamaki. I know this might... Okay, so there's a very good video about this. And they sent me this gun. And I hate it. I hate that they sent me this gun, fellas. Because this gun is the Alter 9mm. This one is mixed. This is an Alter 9mm mixed with a Zip 22. Two of the most stupidest guns. Pardon my words. I'm being very professional here. This is a .22mm / one-shot 9mm pistol. It looks horrendous. And they sent me a video about this on Reddit. So we will look at Reddit and figure out what to do about that. Okay, so we will look up this one. So cast it into the fire. The gun literally doesn't cycle. That's the point. The Altor is not meant to cycle. It is actually not meant to cycle. Cast it to this fire. Altor 9mm. So this is what an Altor 9mm does. It's okay. There you go. All right. This is what the 4chan did. Single use only. Yeah, it's single use only. There you go.
There's an entire group of people out there that say the Altor 9 is the worst pistol in America.
It's not playing for some reason. Wait, why?
I say they lack imagination.
Oh, it doesn't play properly.
Because with a 3D printer, you can pretty much make anything awesome.
Okay, sorry for clarity. I think we need to watch that again.
There's an entire group of people out there that say the Altor 9 is the worst pistol in America. I say they lack imagination. Because with a 3D printer, you can pretty much make anything awesome. There's an entire group of people out there that say...
Okay, so this is the Altar 9mm, and this is an actual real thing that I did not know existed, and I honestly thought it didn't look... I thought it looked like a cattle gun, which is used to slaughter cattle. It looks like it, but it's a real gun that costs us around 99 ringgit? What? Reviewing for finals. Have fun for the rest of your stream. All right, Ainon, thanks for coming, man. It's really good to have the insights of gun. So if I ever have one of these streams, I'll probably bring you along. But either way, this is a thing. This is a thing that exists. It is retails for 119 USD. It is I feel like this article stretches. I feel like this. I feel like the author writing this was really trying not to laugh, but it's a fascinating pistol that actually harkens back to an old concept, starting with the Derringer, actually. So I would like to say this is an actual modern interpretation of a Derringer, and it is just, I don't know how you say it is definitely got the concept of a Derringer, right? But it is highly impractical because the Derringer actually has 2 rounds inside it. Looks stylish. This one looks like a glue gun. And I'm not so sure, Kari. I don't know what to tell you. Except what the well, I would like to say I don't think I can recommend this gun, honestly. I'm just gonna put it out right there. I don't think I can recommend this gun. Well, you can buy it for sport. Or you can just buy it to You can buy it to amuse your friends. At least the Ranger he did really freaking explode. P45 is single shot, but can manual cycle. Yeah, that's the thing. The Liberator can be manually cycled. This thing is this thing. It goes in D tier. Frick it. It is D tier. This is the crackhead strap. It's not it. Like a crackhead would look at this gun and it's like, man, shut the hell up. What the hell you getting? What the hell you getting me? Man, what the hell is this? Okay, so that's our first D tier for the night. So let's go for the next gun and avoid looking at this thing before it breaks my brain. We're going to take a look at the second gun on this list, which is by someone named Joseph Kendo. It's a whole text. Okay, so I need to figure out. Oh, Joseph Kendo from Resident Evil. We have Resident Evil characters coming in here. So we have let me just see here if I can pull this up. Also, what is that in what the fuck session? Looks like AK and it is a 3D model of a thing. I wouldn't know. Kendo Gun Shop. Yes, pretty much so. Because I've been playing Resident Evil lately. I may or may not have finished the game before I even did so. Yeah, that is a chat moment. Yeah, this whoever sent me these has been theming it very well, and I'm very happy for it because I love themes. So we have the classic Samurai Edge. Joseph Cannon said, "Man, you got recognized." Yes. Yes, that's how I feel like. But either way, this is a Samurai Edge. A Beretta 92 I'm not sure if it was chambered for a higher caliber. But it is noted, finish the game off stream. Maybe? You're gonna check the Samurai Edge. Albert 01 model. Was it? Okay, the one in Biohazard. What's it called? The one in Biohazard is the one... Was it the Albert 01? Is the one in Village, right? Yeah, this is the one in the Village. Yes. So pretty much that is the one that we're not talking about. I think I still don't know what exactly makes this gun like super special, because in Resident Evil 4 remake it doesn't appear as well. But I do know this is Albert Wesker's 40SW is the only barrel model. Sorry. But yes, let's see here. This is the Samurai Edge. Let's see here. Also looks like the standard model. Yeah, basic SE is 9mm, I think. So it is just basically 9mm. But is there any like variations? Okay, so it was chambered for 9x 19mm parabellum cartridges. It had to have a standard magazine of at least 15 rounds, fixed sight and dotted pulses, producing at least a 2-inch grouping within 25. What the? Oh wow! What the hell? It had to be capable of producing at least a 2-inch grouping within 25 yards with no variation after 3,000 rounds. Oh, whoever made this is a really big gun nerd. It had to be capable of double action fire. It had to be ambidextrous. When unloaded, its weight could not exceed 35 ounces. Wide range features not present on the 92F. Consisted of wood synthetic recoil-absorbing grips on the side panels and back strap, replacing the hammer spring cap. Blah blah blah. The Chris model is a competition-ready model. Oh, because the Samurai Edge is actually, what's it called? The Samurai Edge is actually what's it called? Competition-ready. So it's ICPS. That's great. So I think the one that we really want to consider when we is Albert Wesker's model. So let's take a look at Albert Wesker's one, because that one is the most modified one. Skeleton Hammer, Brigadier Sights with the star logo, using remake, Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, Vertex style 92 platform, never put to production. Large removable silence, removes sound sufficiently. One touch motion is as a I don't think it's not integrated, but it can just be attached, which is not. Chris will shoot this. It lost in the mansion, I see. Silence rescue these frequency in Dark Legacies. Wesker Samurai Edge is seen with a laser aiming module. Points the gun to Chris. There's a modern version which is 01P. Yeah, 01P is the one in 7. I don't remember. Yeah, 7. Yeah, it was 7. I was bringing it up just now. Let me see if I can find it so far. But either way, it doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem to be exactly what you call it already. It doesn't seem to be exactly I don't know how you say it. All that different from a regular 992, which it already looks sexy enough. But the one I'm talking about is this version, the Albert 01, which appeared in Biohazard as well. So this is the version that I was talking about mostly, with the giant what looks to be a suppressor, and has what I would call anti-bioweapon rounds. Now, here's the problem with my particular specifications. Shout out Tokimaru. Yeah, it was really good that Tokimaru actually did this. So, here's the thing. In my considerations, it looks sexy, but I'm gonna put it in the B. I'm gonna put it in A, but it doesn't belong to S because I would look at the Wesker model. It was bombing. I mean, this is not the Wesker model. This is the base model. Someone sent me the base model of the Samurai Edge. If it were Wesker's ass, I would put Wesker's ass. I would put Wesker's pistol in S rank. Okay. Don't get angry at me. Someone submitted this. But yes, either way, I would say it's basically I would say it's just basically a cut standard 92 Beretta 92. Hello Novacore. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're just done with finishing the Samurai Edge actually. So this is pretty much a it's a customized base of the 92 Beretta 92, but stylized for stars members as well, with some customized hand grips and whatnot. So not all that much actually different. It's still chambered in the same one. The one I'm thinking of is most likely just the Albert OA1 version, the one that can shoot bioweapons. And because I don't have any experience I have someone experienced firing bioweapons, I wouldn't know if it's considered useful or not. So we got the next one, and the next one is, let me just see here. We're gonna go all the way back to like 5 right here, because I think at this point my list just starts to get really weird. Give me a second. Okay, good cruiser's name here, Anonymous, Marlin Cannon. Yeah, Julian actually sent me that. Okay, Joseph Cannon sent me this. Okay, so the next gun that was sent to me was apparently this thing. This is a, let me just see here. How you doing as well, Nova? We're reviewing guns right now, and we've gone through several guns already. We got one gun, which is very interesting when I looked at it, because I thought this was a CAWS, CAWS, but no, this is an M500 bullpup shotgun. Now, bullpup shotguns are not alien anymore. With the advent of John Wick, Call of Duty, and basically any filmmaker who wants to look really cool, they would take a bullpup shotgun like the Keltec KSG and, well, make it into a their own brand. And holy shit, so 8 is quite good. How about you? We haven't spoken in quite a while actually. Well, I got work as well, so I'm pretty good as well. I have not been talking on other servers as well, so I do have to apologize for that. By the way, we're doing gun reviews. You can submit one gun if you want to, but I'm not sure whether we can finish this before like 10:30. I would like to try and get as much stuff as done. But either way, this is an M500. So if you're familiar with an M500, so retro-futuristic, yeah, it really looks like the gun from Terminator for some reason. M500 bullpup. So we're going to look up the M500 bullpup. It actually does exist, and it's a real thing that I... Let me see. Okay, this is the standard Mossberg 500. So the bullpup version... There is no bullpup version, actually. Okay, there's... Okay, so this is from this site. There's not a whole lot of information about this thing. I'm of legal age. No shit, Sherlock. So you can see here, this has been auctioned off. Near new condition, used but little, no noticeable marring of wood or metal, bluing near perfect. Cylinder choke, 3-inch chamber, and bullpup undocumented. Makes it look like a rare artifact. It looks like a prop that was used like in a movie. There's not a whole lot of information. Alright, no worries, understand. But yeah, there's just not a whole lot of things where this thing was used. Okay, so this does not look like it was used in a lot of places. So let's look down and move before I base. We can always keep this up. Figure it out. Okay, so you can find it here. Bullpup stock for the 500 CU shotgun, either as a kit. Hardball is. Oh, it was hard. Oh yeah, it is hardball. Yes, okay, that is true. It is RoboCop as well and The Running Man. So yeah, you're right. It is used in futuristic movies, and it was used in Predator 2. Point of No Return. I don't remember this being used in Hardball as well, though. Let me see if there was anything else. It was used in RoboCop Rogue City. Yeah, okay, so it does appear in RoboCop Rogue City as well, and I played that game, but I've not played the full game because I don't have it right now, so it's not there. I thought for a second this gun like appeared in Terminator, but maybe it was another mock-up of another gun. But either way, this is a Mossberg 500. And because it's a Mossberg 500, it does deserve some credit because it's a very iconic shotgun. However, due to the bullpup configuration and whether or not it's practical, I can't say for sure actually. It's a conversion kit, yes, but I wouldn't know much about the viability of bullpup shotguns. It certainly is effective, and like all shotguns, you just get it within like a good 30 to 50 good like 100 to 50 to 100 meters, you're gonna blow someone's arm off with a shotgun anyway. So I would say this would go into B tier. I wouldn't know much. I don't know much about this gun. There's not a whole lot of information available for this particular gun, but it does look solid. And being based at the sight was dodged, no wonder they're hip firing it, because the sight is literally just a carry handle, and for some reason it looks like the there was a that's why this gun does look familiar. It looks like the Halo Infinite shotgun, the Bulldog, but maybe this is a different thing. The Bulldog is not bullpup, but it does have a cylindrical chamber, and it's configured in a way where yes, you can pump it using a similar foregrip like this as well. Usage in God of Gamblers 2. Yes, it is. Is it in God of Gamblers 2? It's not listed here as well. Looks like Bulldog if you took out the handle. No, it cannot be the Bulldog because the Bulldog is not bullpup. This thing is bullpup. So again, I'm not so sure on the viability of this gun. So it belongs in B tier, unfortunately, as it is. So the next gun we have on our list right now. So we are going to try and speed this up a little bit. The next gun on this list is Sergeant Cooper Kowalski. And this one is a very interesting gun, which some of you may say, oh, it looks really damn cool. But in the proper context of things, you may not like what you see. This is a C-14 Impaler, also known as a handheld Gauss rifle used by the Terran hegemony. Basically by the Terrans in StarCraft. And if you know your track records of Marines in StarCraft, you know for a fact that the local Korean uncle spams Marines in ambulances with a medic, only because it's the most viable way to drown your opponents in early stage, and it doesn't do anything else against hardened targets like Hydralisks, or hell, if you're unfortunate enough, an Ultralisk. So I don't know. There is a whole lore about the C-14 Impaler. And I find it a very interesting... It looks very iconic, yes. C-14 rifle. So this is basically a Gauss-assisted technology. Accelerate ferromagnetic projectiles at hypersonic speed. This is all just scientific talk about... what's it called? There's some scientific mumbo jumbo to tell you. This is just an electromagnetic weapon. Gauss rifle with some fucking gunpowder. It fires hypersonic 8mm armor-piercing metal spikes. Penetrate up to 2 inches of steel plating, and it is fully automatic with a fire rate of 30 rounds per second. Or the fully automatic fire is discouraged under most circumstances. The C-14 rifle has high recoil. CMC armor is designed to suppress this. The armor can also supplement the rifle's power supply. Mounted on a tower, should not be confused with the AGR-14, scaled down 40. Good old-fashioned gunpowder and mixed with all the problem that causes. Keep your ammo dry. Now, I don't think Gauss rifles work well with how do you say it already? Work well with gunpowder, but I'm not gonna talk much about this, but it seems like it was what's it called? It seems like this was just mostly made what's it called? Mostly made with just I don't know how to put this together. It mostly was just made to be a standard human versus human weapon, but when you put it up against Zergs and Protosses, this thing seems like a pea shooter. There's space, it's gotta be some lead fighting. Yeah, I mean lead fighting is good, but if you're gonna go in space, propellant may not combustion may not happen in vacuum, so Gauss rifles will tend to be more efficient in that case as well. Electromagnetic weapon, because you can just use electrical conduction, conductivity in order to fire your rounds and spikes. If you rely on internal combustion in space with no air, that might just cause some feed malfunctions as well. But mostly this gun was based off the pulse rifle from Aliens, although it certainly does not look anything like the gun from Aliens. I would say, granted, it looks menacing, but again, I'm gonna provide context. This is a weapon used by the basic Marine in StarCraft. Even if it sells you on the whole point about spikes and whatnot, and what's it called, electromagnetic conductivity on how it's Gauss rifle and how it needs power armor to use it. This thing is in the hands of a T1 unit that will get swarmed if you start bringing in mob killers. So I'm not so sure about the effectiveness about this weapon. It looks iconic, but in terms of practicality, this weapon does not seem very practical. Least of all because war is being fought by the guys in exoskeletons, yes. But there's still gonna be guys on ground who need heavier weapons, especially when you're fighting Hydralisks. And yeah, I would just say this is not exactly what I would think is effective. Also, by the way, the gun looks very bulky. Overly bulky, and while I understand power armor may have some targeting assistance, this not seem like a very practical gun. Most of all, you would try to have a gun that can also be used by people off power armor duty as well. I'm not sure if Jim Raynor actually used it out of the armor. I don't know if there's any character who actually used this out of armor. Ghosts don't count because they have their own magic bullshit or whatever. But I think it's a B tier. It's not practical. This comment that has CMC suit and Gauss rifle, yeah. So if you need a power armor suit to shoot the rifle, and while I understand if it's like the main thing in the future to use, you should still have some practical guns that can ward off hostile wildlife, commonly alien wildlife that is hell bent on. I recall the Gauntlet was using CD-20 rifle, one of and using on the lighter side. Yeah, there you go. It was up here actually. What's it called already? AGR-14. Yeah, around here. This is the smaller rifle. This is the smaller rifle, and it's intimidating. What? Intimidating raw. Jacketless slugs. Wait, is this a? Oh, okay. So this is actually in Ghost instead. It is 8mm Gauss assault rifle. They use a lot of Gauss terms, but it's still I don't see it ripping flesh apart. And watching the cutscenes of what's it called already? Watching the cutscenes of what's it called already? The cutscenes of StarCraft 2, they're just effective at spitting on Zergs, you know, like. Yeah, pretty much so. So it's a B. I'm sorry, StarCraft fans, but I have to rate your Marine's favorite rifle into B because it doesn't do much against the native wildlife, and pretty much I prefer a bolter over this. So let's take a look at the next rifle, by unknown. This is an MP412 Rex, also seen in Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, and Call of Duty Ghosts. This is an MP412 Rex. This is a break action, top reloading, auto ejecting automatic revolver. And by automatic revolver does not mean it shoots fully automatic, but rather it has an automatic ejecting function, so you don't have to manually eject any of the casings once it's fired. You just need to double action revolver, yes. So you just need to break it. You just need to break it open, see the shells fly out, use an auto loader and fill it back in, and done. Yes, I think it's like a weapon. Let's look up the MP412. Ghost one is like a Taurus. Oh, Ghost one is Taurus. Okay, so it's a double action, single action revolver, break action chamber, automatic in chambered for .357 Magnum round, which is common. It never entered production, being closed. So yeah, there is not a whole lot. No, Ghost one is like actual SW. Okay, so that one is an actual Taurus as well. Okay, I see. So you can see here, this is the MP412 Rex, and it was used mostly in Battlefield games, from Bad Company until Battlefield 3, until Battlefield 4, and also existed in Battlefield 2042. So this is a very interesting gun, also used in Counter-Strike Online, Modern Warfare 3, Ghost Recon, funnily enough, Phantom Forces, Watch Dogs, Hot Dog, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades. I mean, pretty much obvious as well. But as you can see here, the common mistake with this revolver is Taurus in Black Ops 2. Ah, yes, that's the Taurus. Wait, was it? Smith and Wesson's Taurus in Black Ops. Oh yes, Taurus is Black Ops 2. Yes, you're right actually, because that one's the one that shoots shotgun shells, right? So that one's in Black Ops 2. So, given that it was never really produced, never really used, it looks cool. But unfortunately, I have to put it in B or maybe C because we don't know how practical this thing is. And while it looks cool, it is so, I don't know how you say execution. Yeah, so it is not really, I don't know how you say, not really depicted well. That's okay because the gun is so rare. We don't know much about how it's used, and even if we look it up, right, is there Amboy 412 shooting? Yeah, there is no actual video of an MP412, so there literally is no proof that this gun like actually shot. It's rare, unobtainable. It's all kept inside Russia because of the trade licensing deals. And keep in mind, this is chambered in .357, so this was meant to be sold to the American audience. Hampered by the fact that the Soviets and the Americans fucking hate each other. So, yeah, it's unobtainable. We don't know anything about this Magnum, and while it looks cool, it's just gonna stay in C rank because we don't know its performance. We don't know how well it does. There's no field testing, nothing. So, unfortunately, it will stay here. So, let's take a look at the next pistol. Now, this is another one. A Silver Ghost by Joseph Kendall sends me another pistol. The SG9R. This is yeah, someone's been watching. Someone's definitely been watching my Resident Evil 4 playthroughs. Who is this? Who is this sending me Resident Evil 4 stuff? I swear to God. So this is another pistol that I'm not so sure. This is from the screenshot. Looks like it's from Resident Evil 4. Yeah, this is from the old Resident Evil game. So this looks to be a completely different weapon altogether compared to the Samurai Edge. Of course, it does have the Samurai Edge appealing, Samurai Edge furnishings, but this is a completely different weapon. Now I don't know what this thing is chambered in. Let me just R. So this is this Leon's? Is this Leon? Yeah, it's a custom handgun made for Leon while keeping the basic design of the MUP is part. There's no base. There's no base? Oh, okay, I see. Well, the base right here is basically 9mm. Yes, so it is basically a standard issue pistol. And what's it called? Under level 1 what's it called? Level 1 underwhelming stats. It looks to be very interesting, but again, 9mm, and in the context of the game, you're going to be using it against Los Plagas forces. So no base in OG, but Capcom make USB as base for the new version. I see. Some folks is no from base USB. Okay, that's true. Okay, that's good. So this one is the Sentinel. This is not the Sentinel 9. The Sentinel 9 is a different version altogether. I think that one is a shortened 6 solder, but this one seems to be more of a USB yada. So, I mean, 9mm. It's the first gun you start in the game. It is iconic, but it is not useful per se, because if you don't upgrade this thing, and we're gonna take it as level 1 value. I mean, yeah, sure, you can upgrade this thing, and you can have high crit rate. But in terms of practicality, yes, it's practical. But when you're fighting Los Plagas, no. 3 shots. You most likely have to use your legs. You know, Leon has very strong legs. I envy him. And honestly, yeah, you know what? He's got very strong legs. But either way, it's unfortunately B tier because it's a gun you start out with, and it's not. And considering the original remake, original Resident Evil's aiming, it can be a little janky at times. So unfortunately, I have to put this in B category. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the next gun now. Unfortunately, Joseph Kendo, the one that is up there is definitely the Samurai Edge because it looks very sexy. But this gun, unfortunately, is a bit on the lower side because you, in the context of Lost Plagas, you need a lot more firepower. And plus, this one doesn't look as sexy as the 92. So this is from... what the hell? Who is this guy? Hold on. I know all of this person's name. Story-wise, this is effectively in two incidents: Lost in Manadas and Regeneration, where he fought zombies. In terms of fighting zombies, I think this would be more reliable because when you fight someone as enhanced as a Plagas infectant, you're gonna need a lot of rounds. Something to take up the hit immediately, and this does not take up the hit immediately. So it's a bit weak. So we got another weapon here, and this weapon is familiar to those of you who have played what is it called already? You gotta make some history for Joseph Kendo. That he made a book about it. Well, I have to apologize for him for putting his valid gun into B tier, but he doesn't have to worry. He doesn't have to worry about the word of a single mercenary. I'm just basing it based on my experiences. I don't fight Plagas Infectis. There's no such thing as Plagas Infectis, bro. So right now we're gonna take a look at a Tech 9, which is a is this a machine pistol? Okay, now this is where the gun becomes a little bit more interesting. So the Tech 9. Yeah, I would say this is okay, semi-automatic. So it's semi-automatic. Don't make story gameplay wise. Resident Evil go through stories with their starting guns. Sometimes don't mix. That is true actually, because if we do that actually, if we base it off the cutscenes, right? The SG-09 goes into A rank because this thing stays with Leon for the entire game, and it's powerful enough to cause Ramon Salazar to stagger. So it is a decently effective gun, and yes, in the end, he actually does use it against. What's it called? He does use it against the Saddler as well in its mutated form. So it does still stand up at the test of time. So it's pretty good. But in terms of context, I think the Samurai Edge is much better, more iconic. Now the Tech 9 has a very troubled history and is more notoriously known as a crook gun. Now, I've never been to the hood, but this gun has a very troubled history, as evidenced by the Wikipedia page that you saw just now. And yeah, this is a very interesting gun. It is sold as a semi-automatic pistol to the civilian audiences, but it is also considered a 9mm submachine gun based on the Carl Gustav M45. So you can see the resemblance here and there. And you can pretty much tell this gun has yeah, that comes some gangsters. I mean, gangsters can use anything they want. I mean, have you seen them? They'll use anything to stab or shoot someone, you know? They make homemade guns. Here we also have homemade guns here as well. So as you can see here, there are two certain occasions where this gun was used, which has made it very infamous. And it is banned apparently. Is it banned still? Intratec was not liable for the... Oh, it's not liable. So it's not liable. Intratec was devolved in ABO10 model. The Tech 9 and similar variants are banned often by name in several US states. So it is still banned in America and some places in Europe. Unfortunately, this gun is victim of circumstances as well, because it is definitely related to very negative events. And this is an important message because just because weapons are used in certain occasions doesn't mean the weapon themselves are exactly the problem. It's always come down to the shooters themselves and whether they are for same mind. So in that same place, for all those mass shootings, would you ban the M9? I feel like this is also is I does say it is American subsidiary of Interdynamic AB, but I feel like it was easy to ban this gun because the original company, the parent company, is actually Swedish. So There's a probably good reason why this was easily banned compared to like other guns that are American made but used in killings here and there. But this is not a time for politics. So Tech 9, I'll base it more on the Counter-Strike adaptation, because that is the most reasonable one I can use. Almost same situation as Mac, but for real, it looks so fucking cool with the heat shield stuff. Yes, it looks very good actually. I would like to say it looks really cool, and I wouldn't know if it's practical. It looks pretty cool, but at the same time, it is just a simple blowback pistol. I would say what this thing has going forward with it is practicality, cost, and simplicity. Yeah, it's very simple. So I would say it goes into A because it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You can find yourself. You can find a whole range of another 9mm that can be more reliable, can be more interesting. But as for now, this is an A because it is iconic, it's in games. But if you put it in terms of like how it's popularly available, not really actually. That itself would drop into B. But I'm also what's it called, backing this gun because it's a 9mm. It looks good. So it's very simple. Make laws around it, cease production, some of it. Basically the Sten. It's a modern Sten. Yeah, it's actually a modern Sten. That's pretty good. So this is for the Tech 9. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We may not finish the 9 guns before long, so we're gonna try and pick the ones that I'm gonna try and pick the guns that are interesting. But first, I'm gonna be right back because I actually do need to get some water. So I'll be right back. Tech 9 build and the D moment. Yeah, that is the D moment. That is a true D moment right there. By the way, hello everyone. I'm back. So let us go back to the screen and hope it gets selected. Yeah, there you go. So we're back. I have a bottle of water with me. Let's continue. Like I said, I'm gonna try and rush this and try and finish this out. So maybe we'll review 3 more guns. There's a lot of guns on this list. 26 guns to be 25 guns because the modern cannon was duped. So we'll try and go through some interesting guns here. So let me just see here. Like, this is gonna be like a top 3 gun. We're gonna pick like 3 guns from here. So what guns are we going to pick? There is the Lamat, the APS, this thing, the Lancer, the Pancard Jackhammer. So okay, you know what? I'm gonna pick the Pancard Jackhammer because I am familiar with this gun. So if you've never heard of the wait, my screen has frozen. Okay, now it's freezing. The car. You want me to pick the car? What am I gonna do with a Honda Civic? Okay, my folder has died. Oh god. Okay, that's weird. Okay, my folders died. Okay, all right, I see. It hang, of all things, that thing hanged. Oh wow, that's crazy. All right, I think we'll save the car for last. Okay, we'll save the car for last, Omega. We'll save the car for last. All right. So I guess we're gonna go with the Pancard Jackhammer because this one, I think, is very interesting per se. We'll go with the Pancard Jack. Then we direct to the Mars. Yeah, maybe I'll do a part 2, but it depends. So if you're not familiar with the Pancard Jackhammer, this is I don't remember how many rounds is this, but this gun, it was made in South Africa, I believe. Wait, no, this is not South Africa. Sorry, the South African one was the newest T2000 Pancard Jackhammer. was actually made by a American company, I believe. Yes, it's an American company. I got it wrong. So cursed that Windows Explorer has stopped working. Yeah, that's pretty much true, actually. So this is actually a Pancor jackhammer Mark III-A2, patented by Pancor Corporation. So it's a 12 gauge blow-forward gas operated bullpup automatic shotgun, very realistic, and yeah, it's really cool gun. It was developed by John A. Anderson, based on experiences using shotguns in the Korean Wars. So he found reloading pump action shotguns awkward and time consuming, but unfortunately, it wasn't really made. It wasn't really. How do you say it? It wasn't really produced as well. So the technical logic of machine screw and drag disassembly to reload was owned by Movie Gun Services, during which its forearm was replaced with a MP5 SD handguard. Okay, so it was legally classified as a machine gun, and you can see right here, this is the actual design of the modern day blunderbuss. To be fair, this thing actually does look like something familiar to me. Now bear me. This looks very familiar. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I'm going to look up a gun that looks very similar. So I'm going to pull out the Recon Last Gun. Wait, no, hold on. I think it just was it? No, okay, no. That's not. It's not the Recon Last Gun. Not the Recon Last Gun. It was something else already. It was like a. What's it called? Last Gun. It was something in Warhammer that was it was something in Warhammer that was pretty much that it looked like this for some reason, but I don't remember where it came from. So yeah, I don't have. Was it this one? I don't remember. The barrel shot definitely looks like a very last gun. It looks very. The last gun or the barrel shot of the last gun looks very Pancor jackhammery, but it doesn't seem like that was the design I was looking for. The closest I could think of was the Akatran Mark IV pattern last gun, or maybe the Mark IV-E last gun, because it sort of looks like the Pancor jackhammer, but it doesn't really. So yeah, maybe I'm just misthinking. It does look like a Warhammer thing, does it? So unique to the jackhammer was the ability to convert a loaded cylinder from the weapon into an anti-personnel device similar to a landmine by the addition of a firing mechanism. Ooh. Okay. I see. So there was a plan. Only thing to know of is Max Payne. Yes, actually, let's look up a list of like let's look up a list where this thing appeared in. I believe it happened in I believe it appeared in Battlefield. No, Battlefield was a New State. Battlefield was New State. It doesn't appear in. Oh, it appears in Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 3 actually. So it does appear there, and I was actually correct. Appears in Ghost Recon Phantom, Survivarium, Warface, Far Cry. I think it was in. No, it's not in Far Cry 2. So you can pretty much see that it is just a very interesting weapons or so. Yeah, it is actually in Max Payne and Project Iggy, Fallout 2 as well, and Rainbow Six as well. Salt No Secret Wars, Conflict Global Terror, El Matador, The Darkness, and there's an exclamation mark on the 64 round capacity. So yes, you can see here there's a lot of interesting versions of the gun itself. So it's called Pile Driver in some versions, but it's just called the M3A1 in general. It's sometimes just called the M3A1. Since it was never really made, or it was never really like, I don't know how you say it, fully productionized. We don't really know much about this gun. I don't think there's a firing of this gun. I don't think even even Ian McCollum has never like shot it before. We don't know much about how this gun is ever used. And unfortunately, I think this would be relegated to like B tier? No, C tier. We don't even know if it will even work in a practical situation. It looks cool, certainly, and it has been used in props a lot of times, but we don't know. We don't know much about it. Let's take a look at another gun that the second last gun that we're gonna look at today. Now, This gun is going to probably make you cry and make you shit your pants, because it probably has made me more irritated looking at this thing. And this is my Ratadog. This thing, I don't know what they were thinking, Todd. Todd, what were you thinking? Todd, what the oh, this is gonna be a doozy. So I'm just gonna let you know, the assault rifle of the Fallout universe is usually the G3A1 or the M16. Yeah, this is Fallout 4. And for some reason, this became the assault rifle, and they went a little too hard on the Zeros factor on it. And I don't know what am I looking at. This is the Fallout 4 assault rifle. I'm gonna say this very lightly. Assault rifle. Not a light machine gun, no. Assault rifle. I don't know what on earth was Todd smoking when he made this gun, but this thing has a water-cooled barrel, a humongous handguard, a very impractical looking stock that doesn't exactly has its was glorious about it, respected by Bethesda. A cycling system that is on the other side. Why is the magazine facing this way? Most people are right-handed. I don't know, man. This just it's a thing. It's a thing. We're gonna find a more interesting weapon. Hold on, wait, what? Why is it called an assault rifle here? Ah, there you go. This is the assault rifle. So yeah, this is the assault rifle from the game itself. And let me see if there's another rifle here. There are many concept arts for this rifle, and for some reason, all of them look terrible. It was the first gun made for the game, and let me tell you, looking at this thing is giving me a headache. Oh no! Why? What the f? I know for you, but the rifle probably meant for left-handed people. Are left-handed people like really common in the is left-handed people really common for like Fallout universe or something? This looks practical, like an assault rifle if you mod it correctly. But what? No, this is not an assault rifle. No, I just. I'm very sad now. I'm very sad now. I'm sorry. I'm very sad. I'm sorry. I'm very sad. I can't let. I like Fallout 4, babe. I like Fallout 4. I don't like this thing. This right here doesn't make me happy. In fact, the more I look at it, the more I feel sad. Like a baby having dropped his lollipop on the ground and just crying his eyes out. I feel that level of sadness in me looking at this thing. Why is this an element? Why is this an assault rifle, Todd? Why is it an assault rifle? What the? Okay, so I made my final decision. It goes. It's gonna have its own topic. It is gonna be in its own topic. Which I made into reality and TV show. Yeah, it did actually. Oh boy, we're gonna make it into reality. We're just gonna call it. We're gonna make a new topic for it. Oh my god, it's just called Pits of Hell. That's what it deserves, just to burn down there forever. I don't know what it is. Okay, so the last one, I hope is gonna be a palate cleanser for everybody. Is we're gonna take a look at a very famous rifle. So I don't know why. I don't know who sent me this. I'm pretty sure you guys can guess, but this is a very effective. Assault rifle or weapon or gun. I don't know. You can convert this to be a gun. If you take like the back, you strip it out and you put like a technical on it. But this is a very effective gun. So I'm just gonna say 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I'll buy a Honda Civic. I buy a Honda Civic. See, 4-wheel drive, very, very efficient. All right. So The Aston Martin DB5, the Mustang would be better. Mustangs, yeah, they would be better. Oh no. I know you're watching this, Fred. I know you sent this. Also, what the hell? No, what? What the crowd wipe? If you want to crowd wipe someone, just toss a grenade. But yeah, I would think a Honda Civic would be a good place to end this stream because you can tell it's a classic sedan, very good vehicle, highly customizable, good fuel mileage, and it can be converted into a gun by the way of putting it in a battleship cannon and using it as ammunition. I don't think that counts as a gun, but you know what? Fuck it. It goes in as it's iconic. Iconic, super iconic. Okay, so I guess that's pretty much it now for the stream. I guess what we can do now is just conclude that we have made a few different things tonight for the stream. So overall, we have left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guns to review if we ever do this again, and plus all the other guns. We had the Lamat, the Snatchkin APS, the Panic Attack from Team Fortress 2, the multi-bus. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Out of 6 guns review. We got the what's it called? We got the Caldwell conversion chain pistol, and then we got the Lancer from Gears of War. So maybe next time we will be able to rate these guns. So I'm gonna save this picture for posterity purposes. Oh no, that's my console button. So as you can see here in S tier, we have the Beretta 93R, sexy, sleek, compact, practical, and very iconic. We have the Honda Civic. It speaks for itself. I guess you can say it drives the mileage. It drives the mileage it needs. And then A rank, we have the Chaytek M200. It is very sleek and sexy, very deadly. But the selling price is going to make this, it's going to relegate this to specialist units very much. MP40, everything is good about it. Practical, slow, but it is slightly outdated by modern standards and was used by some very unsavory people. So it is a good gun, but it's not exactly S tier. We got the Samurai Edge from Samurai Edge and Leon's first starting gun in A tier because they're very good for killing zombies and bio weapons as well. So these are here, and these do not include the Albert 801, which has the special anti-bio weapon rounds. And in A tier we also have the Tech 9, practical, easy to make, compact, but like many of the MP40 has been marred by terrible history. And we in B rank we have the M500 bullpup package, which we unfortunately cannot find good footage about, and I don't know much about how this is, but since it's a Mossberg 500, I would assume it's reliable, so that's good. And then we have the C14 Impaler from StarCraft. It would be better if there was less scientific mumbo jumbo, less meat on the package, and more killing power, because this thing has a hard time killing Zerglings sometimes. So C tier we have Curzer's pistol, which we have tentatively identified as a USB compact, so it should be okay. And then we have the Marlin cannon, which tricked me into thinking it was an anti-material rifle, but no, it's a grenade launcher. Disappointed. And then we have the MP412 Rex. We have the MP412 Rex, a break action, double action revolver that has never seen any actual firing action, so we don't know how it is. It certainly is interesting, but we don't know how it functions, so we literally cannot put it anywhere else except C. And the same goes for the Pancor jackhammer, and because again, we don't know what it is. It's a patent pending thing, and it's just there. We have D tier, the Altor 9mm, because this thing is completely not practical. Now I should have put the Dame Dane. Do I have Dame Dane? I do not have Dame Dane. I do have this. But yes, Altered 9mm. It's a novelty, a very big novelty. So this will just stay here. WTF? We have the Bullpup AK-47, which does not work, by the way. I don't know what the hell was going on with this thing. And finally, the Pits of Hell, reserved for Todd only, is the Fallout 4 assault rifle. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna call it the Fallout 4 gun because I refuse to call it an assault rifle because holy shit, it looks terrible. Todd, why? Todd, why? Answer me. Why, Todd? Todd, 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 baby girl. I just want to talk to you. Why? 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 Why have you done this? Why have you done this? Do you think it's funny? Do you think it's funny that you do this to us? Huh? Huh, Todd? And yeah, so there'll be more coming in. So thank you everybody for coming to this wonderful wacky stream. So we're gonna end it here and probably pass you guys to someone else right now because I think Rat is watching us right now. So yeah, now Rat is watching us, right? So I'm gonna redirect you. I'm gonna redirect you to more coming in. I could have add more probably. I will have to limit it to one per person so that at least I can have like a lot of what's it called? I have a lot more space. So I'm going to move some of you guys to Rat stream or close stuff. I wish I added my okay. Bye and rest in peace, Dallas. I wish I added my original character's guns. What? Original character's guns? No way, Jose. But either way, yes. Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, I will just link you to his channel right now. Hopefully there will be more in the future. I really like doing these streams. This is like one of those fun streams that I really have fun doing. So I'm gonna take down the gun form now. So we're gonna rate Rat. We're gonna rate Rat, or I don't know. We're gonna yeah. You know what? If you're not watching Rifle from the Rifleman Warcraft, I think Warcraft 3 was a blunderbuss, right? Yeah. Okay. Rate message. Croc rate. I haven't done a cross YouTube stream. Cross YouTube. Twitter. And no, cross YouTube Twitch collaboration in a long freaking time. So the closest thing is the one with the M93R, but it's fitted with a custom compensator. Oh, I see. I mean, you know where my guns are. I purposely did not include any of my guns, okay? Because I wanted to make sure that that I stay completely unbiased. Because if I put back all of my what's it called already? If I put all my G36C, if I put my G36C, if I put my SKS, you know I'll put them in S tier because I use them and I know they're practical. But either way, yes, we will end the stream. No worries, Gerzer. Thank you for providing a picture, by the way. And if you guys ever want to provide more weapons, please do so in the forum. I may open it up again, but there's just a slightly... I'm probably just going to be like reviewing other stuff because I want to try and not stay limited to guns. I want to do it's like... what's it called? I like to do like general like review streams. I had a dinosaur review stream, so maybe I'll just do a general reptile review stream if that's cool enough. Yes. Reptile. So yes, thank you everybody. Glory be a day, mercenaries, and this will be all armor and vehicles. Oh, now that would be good. You know what? I'll do you one better. We'll rate BattleTech mechs, and that's it. Yeah, we're gonna rate BattleTech mechs, and you're gonna see that Timberwolf on the very top, baby. Thanks for streaming. I love you. I love you too, Crazer. I love everybody here. Thank you so much for coming to this random stream. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. I know I'm going to be crying this weekend because prep week is next week and I'm going to go back to work and I don't want to go back to work, please. Please, I don't want to go back to work. God damn it. But yeah, that work calls, I guess. So, glory be to mercenaries. Have a good one and enjoy yourself on Rat Stream, alright? And this is Stylus logging off. Have a good one.